the scene between the robot and Will Robinson when the robot is saying goodbye.
You must leave now, my friend. Go. And do not look back.
The touchiness of the scene, it was really nice. I always had my guitar with me on the set, and there was this campfire scene that we were filming, and Irwin came up to me and he said, "Why don't you play something on your guitar?" So I picked Greensleeves, which turned out to be, and I didn't even realize it, the theme song from Lassie.
That's right.
So I'm sitting there around this alien world campfire playing the theme song to Lassie while Gene Lockhart is sitting there looking at me like, "Why are you doing this?" My favorite episode, Return to Earth, when Will went back to Earth to get some carbon tetrachloride for the food purifier, I believe, is what he was there to do.
I made it! I'm on Earth!
I like that show a lot because, I mean, Will actually did get back to Earth, you know, and accomplish something to save everybody. That was the first time he did anything that really saved their lives.
The alliteratives that I use with the robot are a source still of great joy to me.
You slithering bumpkin. You lugubrious laggard. You cowardly clump. You monstrous booby. You ungrateful underling. Slithering bumpkin.
Silence, you cackling card! Oh, how marvelous. Used to stay up all night dreaming them up. And I use them all. And it all worked because I get letters about it still.
One of our sets was right next to A Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea set, and there would be days when some poor stuntman in a wetsuit would go rampaging through the sea view on Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, and the next day the same guy would be back in the same suit, only they'd spray him green, and he'd come rampaging through, you know, some unknown alien world on Lost in Space.
My favorite set on Lost in Space was the Jupiter 2. It had all sorts of working lights and gadgets. But what most people don't know is that the upper and the lower decks of the ship were actually on two different sound stages. That means that when we would take the elevator, the director would call cut. And then we would continue the scene all the way across the Fox lot on another sound stage, sometimes days later.
That does not compute. That does not compute.
My favorite show was called The Antimatter Man because I was able to play a dark side of me. You know, the yin-yang, black and white. You know, I was Don West, and then I was the other side of Don West.
He's your duplicate, all right. When do we get mine?
You know, I could be vicious. You know what I mean? So I could... Oh, that felt good, man. You know, this guy, that robot, I was going to kill everybody, man. I had this... That was great.
The best one that I liked that I did was Attack of the Monster Plants.
Do you like some salad, Judy? No, thank you. Oh, it's your favorite. I don't want any salad.
Judy.
Mother, I had an opportunity to do some acting, do something with what I felt I had been trained for.
You know what? After all these years, you look really good.
It is amazing what a coat of paint and a little 40-weight oil can do.
Did you ever miss the good old days, you know, hurtling through space aboard the Jupiter 2?
Space travel I miss. Dr. Smith, I do not.
I heard that. Mind your manners and you'll keep your favors.
I can't believe it. It's been 30 years and you guys are still at it.
Well, he started it.
Did not.
Did too.